You want to know how to grow lemon or citrus seeds, plants from seed, and that was a before and after. That is a before, not after, and that's before. And that you've got to peel the little shell off the seeds, so it looks like that. And then once you've done that, you plant that. Not plant it, you put it into a sandwich bag with some moist tissue, leave on a warm windowsill with plenty of light until germination, and do not plant until the first leaves appear. Then once you do that, you plant it into a citrus compost, and that any brand to do as long as it's citrus compost, and that. And I'm going to attempt to try and peel one on camera if I can. Get that little bit of a skin, and then peel it like that. There we are. You can see I've peeled it there. And then you just keep peeling it all the way around without breaking or damaging the seed. It's best to do them when they're fresh, just out of the orange or the lemon. And that. It's a bit fiddly, so if you've not got any patience, it's not the wise thing to do. And that, but they are a bit slippery. And that, but sorry, it's very hard to do. I'll put it on here, might be easier. There we are, it's coming. Oh, yeah. Doesn't help when you've got big hands. You take it out of the shell because it makes it easier for it to germinate. Like that. You keep doing that until it looks like that, basically. And that's the before and after. So you've got to get a gift. And then it'll end up, after a couple of weeks, it'll start taking, and then after about a year, it'll look like one of the plants are in the other room. And that, so if you would want me to come along and we'll show you the other plants. This is one of the other plants. This is about a year old, and that's on citrus compost. And you water it only when the soil dries out, totally dries out, because otherwise it'll cause something called root rot, where there's too much moisture and the roots go rotten. And the first sign of root rot is the leaves will start to go yellow, it'll start dying back from the top down, and when you get signs of that, when you get signs of the root rot, you stop watering immediately and let it firmly dry out. And then hopefully it'll come back. You may have to trim a bit off, and then it should revitalise or revive. So this one here, that had root rot, so I'm letting it dry out now. Cats are in the way. And hopefully, I'm hoping it'll start producing new buds from here. I'm hoping it's still alive, and so that's getting dry. It's not totally dry because if you go down underneath, it's still wet down there. So I don't want to water it yet. Because where they come from, it's very, very hot, and they don't have hardly any water, and it's very like dry and earthy. So just a bit of advice: just carry on peeling these things, and that you can get there eventually. As I say, it is a fiddly job, but it makes germination a lot quicker. So they'll come off eventually. Yeah. There you are. There we are. Then I shall put that, sorry, I'll sit that out later, into a bag. Oh, sorry, we'll come here, we're doing a bit of a tour now. Basically, I'll get a nice, I've got a sandwich bag, is that mine?
That one.
Oh, can I not really want
Yeah, there's that.
I'll use that, so basically, I'll get that. Two squares of paper and that, so put that in there like that. Right into the sandwich bag, like that, that's down the bottom. Do like that, and put those seeds like that, the two that have been peeled, in there, and then you put that onto a windowsill somewhere, sealed, like that, and leave it, and that'll get all condensationy, and then after, I don't know, a couple of weeks, you'll start to see germination, and then that's it. And then once you've germinated, wait for the 2 leaves. Once it's got 2 leaves, then you plant it into the citrus soil. And remember not to overwater it, and only feed your citrus plants twice a year, once in the spring and once in the summer. Don't feed it during the winter. And that's it. Simple as. Keep it warm. That's it. Thank you. Like, comment and subscribe. Bye.